For over 3,000 years, ancient Egypt stood as one of the greatest civilizations in human history. From the first pharaohs to the legendary Cleopatra, Egypt gave the world monumental architecture, incredible advances in science, art, and a culture that still fascinates us today. This is the complete history of ancient Egypt. Early Egyptians settled along the Nile River, which flooded every year, leaving behind fertile soil. Villages grew into small kingdoms, Upper Egypt in the south and Lower Egypt in the north. Around 3100 BCE, King Narmer, also called Menes, united Upper and Lower Egypt, becoming the first pharaoh and founding the first dynasty. This marked the beginning of one of the world's most powerful civilizations, known as the Age of the Pyramids. Pharaohs were seen as gods on earth, absolute rulers. Greatest legacy, the Pyramids of Giza, built for pharaohs Khufu, Khafra, and Menkaura. The Great Sphinx also dates from this time, but eventually weak rulers and economic troubles led to decline. A time of political chaos, drought, and famine. Egypt broke apart into smaller regions ruled by local warlords. Pharaohs reunified Egypt. Focus shifted to trade, literature, art, and irrigation projects. Egypt expanded into Nubia, south, and traded with the Near East. But eventually, new invaders arrived, the Hyksos, who used horses and chariots, defeating Egypt's armies. The Hyksos ruled northern Egypt, while native Egyptian kings held the south. Egyptians learned new military technology, chariots, composite bows, bronze weapons. Eventually, southern rulers rose up and drove the Hyksos out. Egypt's most powerful era, the Empire Age. Famous pharaohs. Hatshepsut, a female pharaoh, expanded trade, built magnificent temples. Thutmose III expanded Egypt into a military empire. Akhenaten introduced worship of one god, Aten, first attempt at monotheism. Tutankhamun, King Tut, died young, famous for his intact tomb. Ramses II, Ramses the Great. Warrior pharaoh, built colossal temples, signed one of the world's first peace treaties with the Hittites. Egypt thrived, but constant wars and invasions weakened it over time. Egypt split again into regions. Powerful priests in Thebes controlled the south, while other dynasties ruled the north. Foreign powers like Libyans and Nubians took control at times. Egypt briefly regained independence under strong pharaohs, but soon it was invaded by the Assyrians, and later the Persians. In 332 BCE, Alexander the Great conquered Egypt. After his death, his general Ptolemy founded the Ptolemaic dynasty, blending Greek and Egyptian culture. Famous ruler, Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh who tried to defend Egypt against the growing power of Rome. In 30 BCE, after Cleopatra's death, Egypt became a province of the Roman Empire, ending over 3,000 years of pharaonic rule. Ancient Egyptians invented hieroglyphic writing, advanced medicine, mathematics, and engineering. They built some of the most iconic monuments in history. Their culture influenced Greece, Rome, and the entire world. From the banks of the Nile to the sands of the desert, ancient Egypt's story is one of power, innovation, and resilience. Though the civilization ended over 2,000 years ago, its legacy remains immortal. This was the history of ancient Egypt.